alternate universe, the bizarro world, the Twilight Zone. When it comes to football, they are all quite real, if only in the mind of Dave Damashek. This is not the NFL. This is the NFL.
That's right, everybody. Time for another NFL. In Week 1 of the 2010 season, Kevin Kolb got bonked on the head by the Packers, forcing Mike Vick into the starting role for the bulk of the season. We now know that Vick took the opportunity and ran with it, returning the Eagles to the playoffs and himself to being one of the league's biggest stars, and one of its highest paid, too. And as the cherry on top, he's now even considered a reformed soul. But what if Kevin Kolb hadn't gotten concussed? Well, Kolb would have done just fine, as in unspectacular, as in 8-8, maybe 9-7, and out of the playoffs. Mike Vick would have grown frustrated, eventually lashing out at Andy Reid through the media. Residents of Mount Pius wouldn't have liked that one bit, because they still perceived Vick as a ne'er-do-well who should be thankful to be anywhere near a football field. He'd have been run out of town. And since Cincy is one of the places he was rumored to be looking at before he wound up in Philadelphia, let's say he goes there. With Vick under center in Cincy, Carson Palmer would have been allowed to walk away. So where better for him to land than where most retirees go? Arizona. He takes the gamble that he can overcome the curse of Emmett, Edge, and Boomer, and he thinks he's going to go the way of Kurt Warner. But then the poor red-headed, pale old guy steps in the Arizona sun in August and disintegrates. If you think that's a shame, same exact thing happens to Card's 2011 second-round pick, Andy Dalton. Andy Reid, meantime, is down and out in Philly. One night, he hits a 24-hour all-you-can-eat joint, and who's he run into? Donovan McNabb. Rumors begin swirling about a reunion on the Eagles. But then Reid and McNabb shocked the world by announcing their mutual retirement in favor of opening Don and Big A's cheesesteaks. Kevin Kolb tucks tail and moves on to snowy Minnesota, where he battles and loses the starting job to Christian Ponder. Back to Vick, things start off rough in Week 1 of the 2011 season when Cincy pays a visit to Cleveland, the home of the Dog Pound. Ruh-roh. After that, though, the team gets on a roll. In Vick, the Bengals finally have someone with cred they can respect, like Adebisi and Oz, you know. Cedric Benson gets rolling. Jerome Simpson in the receiving corps is bolstered by free agent signee Plexico Burress. Pac-Man Jones is in the fold. It's the best jailhouse team since Paul Crew's Mean Machine. And Mike Vick is hailed as the best friend a cat named Bengal ever had. And that's the NFL.
This is the NFL.